we are back. Need to update my wins. The 4 wins on the board. I did play, I was impatient and played the game against UCF. We rolled them. Our defense played really well. Now we get to the biggest game of our rebuild so far and probably this season. Number 8, Clemson Tigers. They lost the game, but they're 2-0 in conference. Our first conference game, we are major underdogs, but we are at home, so we have that going for us. This is going to be the game. We have a lot of visits scheduled this week. This is going to be the game that if we were to pull off an upset, our dynasty is going to take off like a rocket.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, we have ball first. I didn't love that. We have to run the ball.
Clemson will kick off to get us underway.
Do those things right. We can't afford to turn the ball over against this team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Gets the back moving. Lopez wants to fire. Gets it out quickly. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. Kearney on the Jets. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
Some semblance of a run game, though. We can't throw the whole day.
The give to the tailback.
This is where we're going to struggle.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead.
Like a
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Offensive line.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. After run, now
with
throw.
a big touchdown.
Touchdown, North
Nobody shuts us
Carolina.
out.
Fit it in the window for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's
honestly
Randall.
the part I'm most concerned with is the...
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's still running after the move. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
We don't really have
The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen.
We got one
Next
guy
going
blocked
for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lopez to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Good, solid tackle. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker, it's Adams. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Top running back, ACC.
To the air on first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Okay. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Under fire. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more next.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Making side adjustments here. Lopez wants to fire. Finds the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy... not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rush is on him. Buying some time. It's a running room. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Texas Tech.
Pulls it in, it's Moore.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Don't make it stupid.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next...
He uncorks one deep.
I didn't see that safety lurking.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Except the safety.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Lopez to pass. Got his man out of the backfield.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass.
Invaded me across the zone.
Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Pressure's been our only.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They're much better than this.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll out to the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll go back to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Lopez wants to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Reading these things.
Catch in the middle, it's Randall.
Athletes to get back
Brought
to
down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking for room, it's Gauze. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Takes a hit as he fires. The sure hands, it's Ship. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Lopez to pass.
Oh my goodness,
Slips
he
a
broke the
tackle.
sack. Looked like he broke it and then he fell into it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Here's a heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back.
Stop the run for the most.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Man.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. First down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't got...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dances away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Pulls it in. It's Ship. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Tar Heels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's caught. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Easter.
Finds his big tight end. And he scoots out of bounds. Picks up the 1st down. Gets the clock stopped. And now they're in business in plus territory. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead.
Let's pick.
Fires to the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
We got enough here. We got time. Time's on our side.
Lopez to pass.
Go.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll bring it out. It's Randall. And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Do something stupid with it, Cade.
To the air on 1st down. Uncorks it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty.
Might get home one time.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
All of it up to
on the
this. 4
field
seconds.
and 4
No
ticks
timeouts.
left to go.
Hail Mary for the win.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik.
Let's see, Rose.
Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play.
Number 8, Tigers.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for...
That was the win we needed. Start our season. That was our first conference game. 5-0. That is huge to start the year like that. We're actually going to upgrade coach skills now. Do you have enough to get the motivator tree? And we're going to do... a lot of points there. That's what we're trying to do. Motivator tree. So got our 5th win of the season. One more to we're bowl eligible. That was a huge upset. Got Mike Wiggins, the cornerback out of Charlotte. Sean Bourne, the center. Running back we needed. Free safety that we didn't think we had a chance at to start the year. Wide receiver. We lost out on Trap. He picked Notre Dame over us. Really want to lose Patterson to Plant style. I need to look at the Plant style. Because I don't understand what we're doing so bad that Patterson would leave. Patterson is a box specialist. My school, plan style, safety box specialist, total tackles. So hopefully we get more tackles. I don't really know. Lost out on him. Lucked out on Null, which is okay. Reorder our board. Winning battle with Michigan. We lose these guys, there's not much we can do. Honestly, there's not anything we can do. He's in top 5. He's starting to get offers now. We did get the sway to work. That one is. Just clear that. Okay. We have a lot of points. pull up my list real fast. Free safety was good. Wide receiver. Upside linebacker. Edge. Left guard. Will. Center. Halfback. So we actually did need another tight end. Ooh. I didn't realize I needed two. So we'll go ahead and throw the full blitz on him. Corner would check a box for us. Quarterback. We don't really need this guy, so if he doesn't pick us, we're not going to be heartbroken. And then receivers will go a little heavy. Don't have offers. Fours. Tight end. Physical route runner. Check him out. We needed tackle. That's what we need. Is he a safety? Testing specialist. Scout. He's actually a lot better than the tight end we're pursuing. I don't know how I went that way. So Jerry's 81 speed. He's 81 speed. Yeah. Take Jerry off the board. This is the #1 tight end in the country. Speed, and that's not going to help us. Okay, so out of our options here, pass block 6 to 8, pass block 77. don't know. We need to recruit some of these guys. Where was that one we didn't really need? This guy. So good at zone. Just not fast. Gettysburg, Mississippi. I don't love this, but we're gonna move on. Won the pretty battle with him. We got some points. We're ranked for the first time. So we got a top 5 linebacker in the country. We actually over-recruited linebacker. It's okay though. Carter's closing on his top 3. 50 points. All we have to put on it. I guess we'll go find another quarterback. Really don't want anything that's a junior. No, we don't want a lot of juniors in this game. We have points to blow. We're going to look for our next quarterback. If this dude doesn't pan out. The other teams might have been onto something. Or not. They missed on Corey Dobbs. A couple of them. This guy's actually pretty good. All right, we can go see how we stack up against Cal. On the road in California, coming off a big win.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Throw the ball a little bit.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them where...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all
game tape, boys.
Touchdown, Cal!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got a man, it's Culliver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Lopez wants to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Being down 7.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Johnson.
Touchdown,
We've used Max
North
Johnson.
Carolina. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Bears offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're setting up the screen. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the run, it's Gauze. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Tar Heels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10.
They're on this time.
Bringing the heat.
He couldn't find his brother.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm to stay ahead of schedule.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Gio's out for the game. So with him out, no injured players. So he must be healthy. But Jake, Max Johnson's
really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Jake Johnson will be the
Let's
best.
go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. South Alabama was able to finish off a close one inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub.
Against Clemson set the table.
Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Not blitz too much this game yet. We'll dial it up.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Finds his tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
You lose the running ability.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
His brother again. Johnson to Johnson 3 times.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Pacific Carolina receiving record for games.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it.
Okay.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
If y'all going to go for
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Hit him, Bennett.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The handoff to Johnson. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. to draw. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Pressure.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Okay, nothing you can do.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down.
That's on me.
He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's shipped. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. The short hands. It's shipped. Wide open spaces. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
Got it in the middle. It's shipped. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Gauze. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
That'd be ideal.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Johnson wants to throw it.
They can't cover
into the
Jake
end
Johnson,
zone.
bro.
Into the
It's a mix
house.
between Gronk and Adam
Touchdown,
Thielen.
UNC.
Wide open.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
That was run the ball heavily.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime.
Put it on him.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He leaves it with his back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Johnson looking to throw. That's caught. It's shipped. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, if I knew he was going to hold that block, I would
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's shipped. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, a lot of space. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Hall. Still running at the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Did I not put Connor Cox in? Is he redshirted? No.
Back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll move the tight end. To the ground. He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the single running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Then he's got to redeem himself after that.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's James. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Run stuff.
It'll be 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Defense. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Brown wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
This time he's got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! How about this? These guys are going for 2. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in. And it's picked off at the goal line.
You can suck it. To the other way.
Inside the 40. The 30. Past the 20. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for space. It's Gauze. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. He's loose. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the...
It's a seam wide open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing.
Touchdown, North Carolina! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
We're going to tune them up if they want to.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not. He found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Scrambling away.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on 1st down. Unleashes one. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Brown wants to pass, using the quick game. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the big fella. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll give it to Johnson. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here's the handoff. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
See what that leads to, what Gio's injury is. This is not hurt. His wear and tear must be down. See what next week holds. Play one more tonight, and we're gonna call it good. We were able to get Quincy Meade. That was kind of a done deal. Play stop still no Patterson. I don't understand. No tackles. He had to have been National Player of the Year. He wasn't. Interesting. Tight end. Need a quarterback. If he doesn't commit, we're gonna pull another one. If he does commit, I guess we still will pull another one. But Georgia's pushing really heavy on it. Georgia may get it. USC trying to sneak in. So we can go look at fullbacks, runners, like stupid shit like that. Guess there's no 4-star punters. Go. Need to look at a punter. First diamond, or first gem we see. First fullbacks off the board. Lonnie Mo lead block, 69 run block, 78 shrink, 6'2". Gant is it is. may seem like a waste of points, but to be a fundamental football team, you gotta have a fullback. We're gonna be running our pro style offense. So we're actually gonna lose him. So other people came in all the time. It's okay. Okay, South's oldest rivalry. We're down to 12th in the country. Carolina still running away with it. Last game, 14 receptions, 174 yards on the touchdown. What can we do this week? Virginia's actually projected better than me. Did not see that coming. This might be a tougher game than I expected. I thought they were going to be bums. Their record the last couple of years, but it's not. It's when it's a rivalry game.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25.
Pass day on the goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers offense will have the ball first. It was a forgettable season for both of these teams, and the South's oldest rivalry, and the Cavs couldn't even find any solace in winning this game against the Tar Heels. Carolina cruised and had a big lead after 3 and coasted home with the W.
Well, it was a big win for North Carolina, snapping a 4-game losing skid going into that. But really, Virginia never could get it going offensively. Running, throwing, no rhythm. Only 288 total yards, David. They turned it over twice. They've got to be better on offense today.
Yeah, this definitely was a needed win a year ago for North Carolina to get some good feelings going, because they were struggling, like you mentioned, the 4-game losing streak. But really, they got it going throwing, they got it going running. They had everything working a year ago. Virginia up for a tall task.
On the option,
Good discipline.
the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So North Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Schipp. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Can't take many hits with
Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Johnson out of that catch.
He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. A worthy effort to get it out to the 15-yard line, but they'll be short of the first down. 4th down coming. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Puts it out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Lopez to pass. Makes the grab.
He's a dynamic.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Gotcha.
He'll keep it himself. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Should have committed either inside or
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the quick grab.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And some room to work. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got
really
something
a lot of
cooking.
big plays. Very RPO heavy.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. Finds his man.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away.
But he is a senior, so he'll be losing the message.
He's got it. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running behind that left side. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
We're going to get us a proper fullback. But until then, we'll use Connor here.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue...
There he goes! Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange and blue and the baby blue in this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time, and that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
He's got an open man. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To the air, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cavaliers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Culliver. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
He's electric.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Lopez wants to fire. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He wants to change this route.
If there's anybody out there.
And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
We need a.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Looking for the goal line, and he will score! Touchdown, North Carolina! They get the touchdown, and the quarterback has a brand new tattoo to commemorate the moment.
And I don't think the offense coordinator's happy about that either. You don't want to see your quarterback get hit like that. Great job standing in there, though, and delivering the ball, even with the defense all over.
Run a little bit, throw a lot of it.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Back to pass, it's Morris. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Ennis. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Thrust that arm out. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Lopez to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man. It's Ship. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hood. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Give to the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
From the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Morris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
I can't
the Tar Heels get the first down.
I hate them more than I hate
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Because NC State thinks they're an equivalent of Carolina and Duke. And they're
going
like
to the ground.
Kids table.
Still on his feet at the 45.
They think they have a rivalry.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I don't know any State
fans. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got a man. It's Hood. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there.
Okay. I can tweak that. Crowd. Actually, I think I can do it in my settings. Alright, let me know how this is.
The incompletion
Turn on first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on
well, Mike's marking is high. Delgado is high, so I turned it down.
Lopez wants to fire.
Got him.
Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time.
Hopefully that's better.
First down marker.
I have it set to Call of Duty, so this game's a lot different.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Under fire.
Shouldn't have rushed that. Should just let it go.
Can't pull the trigger, and
a little better. Your voice might still seem low.
The third quarter, we wrap it up with a sack.
I can turn my mic up.
Reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay. Try that. I turned it up a lot. Hopefully that's clear. Okay, good deal. Thanks, man. Thanks for the feedback. I had it set on something else, and then I'd tweak it, and I don't know because I don't test it myself. Got him. I was making fun of State fans. If you didn't hear that part, appreciate you.
Gives it on the option.
There we go.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
We're off to a strong
It'll be
start.
second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move.
We beat up on Clemson.
And the stomping has commenced. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Virginia's not very good. They don't know how to move the ball.
Sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've
Yeah,
seen
State's a bunch of bums.
comebacks and crazy
I'm gonna beat them by 65 points. I'm gonna run the score up just because.
First thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take
Y'all get some dubs in Warzone?
the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Back to pass, it's Morris. With the catch, it's Harris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going.
Yeah, get you going down 24. That's the play. Nice, man. Yeah, I wish I had more time in the day. I would do both, but we'll play this a little bit until the new wears off. We're going to the beach next week, so I won't be on anything. But I'll still play some Warzone from time to time with you guys. Weekends probably still. Oh, that's a penalty. I hit the guy standing still for a pass interference. Yeah, ran right into him.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy.
Yeah, me too. 2 years. I got it on the calendar. 2 years, I'll be on it.
With a new set of downs after the penalty.
Throw
Looking
it.
to throw on first down.
Don't throw the check down. You're down 24 points here and throw a 3-yard check down.
And an absolutely fearless tackle.
Wild.
Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
They're really trying to come back.
Off the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left.
I don't know where my guy was. Either one of them.
Virginia, a great catch and run for 6.
Just blew that coverage.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop
My defense, I need some new players.
as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
No, they play like little schoolgirls.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last
Couldn't stop him there, though. I don't know what happened. My defense needs a major overhaul. Some of my guys in the back end don't know what they're doing. We're recruiting heavy, though. We're going to get better. My running back's a tank, though. Both of them. I have 2 running backs, and they both run the same. They both run like Derrick Henry.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Right back to the well. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it
Just
out.
throw a little bit more.
For the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That guy can catch.
This will be in. A big hit there.
On defense, they got some really good guys. Their corners are good. They're probably the best players are the 2 cornerbacks. The running back's good. He's a sophomore. I've been using him too much, though, and he's hurt. Oh, that's right to him. They're going to come back. I got some decent players, but I need to work on pass rush. My defensive line is slow.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Off
He
the
ran all the way
perfect.
around me.
Makes the catch. It's Edwards. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard
But my best player is probably number 9 over here, Thaddeus Dixon, and then Marcus Allen over here on this side. But they don't throw to them. They throw in the middle of the field at the guys that aren't any good. Right there. They throw to him all the time. And then I try to shade down, and then they throw it to the top. And they're just not fast enough yet compared to like other good teams.
To throw, it's Morris.
Right there, but just can't make the play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right?
But this is year 1 of the dynasty, so we're gonna recruit some guys that are fast. Be flying around here soon. We're gonna look like Alabama before too long.
gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
They'll run the screen. They'll stop him.
This is All-American, so the second hardest difficulty. The hardest difficulty, I just throw mad interceptions. I can't stop them. I really can't stop Hall of Fame or whatever they call it. Heisman, I think it's the Heisman. It's the highest difficulty. But out of the 5, this is like number 4. This little dude's getting on my nerves. The scoring is not the problem. It's stopping him. I can't stop him. He dropped it. That would have been a touchdown, too. I usually stop him just enough. Come here. You ran that play like 36 times, bro. Finally got you.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun.
Get in his face. Get in his face. There we go. Finally. Yeah, right? The scoreboard's the only thing that matters. We've won 6. They haven't been pretty, but we've won 6.
That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig.
Give me that.
Throws toward the end zone.
I was about to say, if he catches that, I was throwing this controller, man. That was gonna be super annoying.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The handoff keep working on that clock. They'll knock him down.
We'll run out the clock. Yeah, I beat Clemson. It was ugly. Like, they threw a Hail Mary with no time left. I think I won by 3. Their quarterback fumbled. I played like a really short offense the entire time. Just little 4 or 5 yard passes just to move the sticks.
And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the ground.
Right back to him.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I have a really weak schedule.
Hunters have had the day off.
So this is Clemson was the really only tough team on the schedule. So if I lose to anybody else, it'd probably be Duke or State.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Quickly out to the tight end. That's about as close.
That's like the only 2 difficult games left.
It will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top.
This guy. This quarterback's annoying. If he goes to transfer, I might just sign him just to bench him. He's kind of annoying. He's run like 17 times. Need a couple more stops. Yeah, you can't really do anything about it, but it's just they're gonna run out of time. Like he's throwing it 2 yards, 3 yards. Will knows how to stop it. I don't know how to stop it. I just let him have it and just beat him. Take my win and go on to the next one. I shade my coverage underneath too, and it still doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. I don't claim to be a pro in this game, though. I'm more of the content.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Oh my gosh, bro. He's tossing dudes. Alright. We need to stop.
And the Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent
Send some pressure.
execution on that throw and catch. The offense
I'm not very good on defense. I usually simulate the defense. I'm trying to get better.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Touchdown,
I can score. I just can't stop a wet paper bag.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight.
We're up 10 though, so if I lose this one,
It's pretty much over. Down
I would be shocked.
this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball.
just fall on it. Oh my gosh.
Looks as if the hands team
That's happened to me once already. We're gonna run it. We should knee it, but we're gonna run it and try to get a couple more yards.
When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's kept.
One broken tackle. Yeah, should be okay this game. Next week will be its own struggle. We'll just take our undefeated season. Should kick a long field goal. Just cause. So that's 7-0. Update the board.
And it is North Carolina who takes home the win over Virginia. Thanks so much for spending some time.
I'm gonna recruit and then I'm gonna shut it down for the night. Recruit me a couple more players. We're leveling up nicely though. Productive first day of the game. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Got 5 in here right now. That's much higher than normal. Thanks to Josh for all the chats. I think that draws people in. It's good content. It's not good gameplay. It's good content, though. I think there's a fine line there. If you want to see offense and bad defense, this is the channel for you. Got a cornerback, finally. Needed him. Went and got him out of USC country. Number 6 in the country now. Let's see. So yeah, we got Syracuse. The rest of the schedule is pretty easy. Syracuse, Stanford, Wake, Duke, and State. Oh look, Duke is 12th in the country, Josh. Oh boy, that might be the game of the year. I didn't realize they were that good. They're 7-0 too. That might be for the ACC title. Spot the ACC championship on the line when we get to that game. People have said that they simulate really well. They said that they like their playbook and stuff. They just simulate really well. So that might be all eyes are gonna be on that game. I gotta recruit a couple more. Get my team ready. Try to get a quarterback. So I got my corner. We have a solid class so far. We are number 7 in the country. So pretty solid. Not a lot of players, but good players. Getting us a fullback. We're going to steal this fullback from Duke. Let's see what else we got. So quarterback is between Carter and Dobbs. I think Georgia's going to come in and steal this dude. We're going to lose him to Georgia. I'd be shocked if we can get him to commit. If he commits, we might pull the scholarship from Dobbs, but I still kind of like him. No, I didn't go after any 5s this time because my team has a lot of holes. So I went through and went for a couple 4s. They're good 4s, but they're this guy, he's the number 3 running back in the country. He was a 4-star. I tried to recruit North Carolina heavy. Got a 4-star here. He's number 53, receiver. Got a 4-star tight end. He's the 4th best guard in the country. He's a 4-star. The number 1 center in the country was a 4-star. So I went heavy on the 4-stars. This guy was a 3-star, but he has really good stats. So I brought him in. 4-star linebacker. 3-star linebacker, but he's super fast. And then 4-star corner. I got 2 of those guys. Number 7 and number 38 in the country. And then the number 11 safety, all 4 stars. I think I need to win have some winning seasons. They're solid, but I need to have some winning seasons to go after the 5 stars. Alabama and Clemson, all the 5 stars are Georgia, Clemson, Ohio State, Oregon, and Alabama. LSU, Miami. There's a couple teams that got them. Illinois got one, surprisingly. Baylor. You get some random schools. Missouri. Notre Dame, of course. They're going to get the 5 stars. 5 stars are spread out a little more, though. But if I can keep it, I would like to get a top 5 class, but I doubt that happens this year. There's not enough. I don't have enough high recruits left on my board, I don't think. But we do need to go through and make sure these guys are getting full points. So, hard sell. going to schedule a visit. I'll schedule him against Duke. Yeah, we'll schedule him against Duke. That way I can schedule this guy the other week. Hopefully. I'd like to get this quarterback, but I don't think he's going to join the squad. This is my backup plan. He's pretty good. Can't run, but he's got a good arm. 92 throw power. Might be the second highest on my team. I'm going to go scout some punters. I need a punter. A punter is not good. I should actually go scout receivers and find the fastest guy in the game. It's probably what I need to do. See if I can find a super fast receiver. Because I don't really need a punter. They're not really something pressing. So gadget is what we're looking for. Versus archetype, gadget, that's what we're looking for. But we're going to scout some of these other guys too, just to be safe. Physical is not for me. I don't need any of those. Is he 6'5"? That'd be interesting. Route artist, physical route runner. We're looking for gadget. That's really the archetype we're looking for. Is a super fast dude. Check him. He looks fast. He's 5'6". He looks kind of fast too. There's no gadget players. I wonder if I... Oh, there's one. Speedster? No, he's a junior already. No, he's a junior, sophomore already. That's what we're talking about. Oh man, it's 5'8". About to put him on the board. Gadget. We're just looking for freak speed. That's what we're looking for. They do 6'5". That'd be tough to stop him. Starting to find some gadget guys now. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to go scout these gadget guys. We need somebody with freak speed. 95 and above is what we're looking for. He's actually really good. He's only got 88 speed, but he's really good. And he's got 88 throw power. So this is like a trick play. He'd come in and run trick plays. So they're essentially somebody who you can put at running back, quarterback, or receiver. So, what was his name? If you watched... I know you guys are big Mountaineer fans. So West Virginia had Tavon Austin. He was like really fast and could do a lot of different things. Punt return, kick return. They added that new this year. So this guy can throw, run, catch, do a little bit of everything. So he's actually... His arm is like a quarterback, but he runs like a running back or a receiver. So that's what I'm looking for, is some guy that I can put on my team in weird formations. Especially like toward the goal line, where I can spread stuff out. Yeah, super athlete is the way I look at it. Like, he's just super athletic and can do everything. So we're going to check a couple more of these guys. I'd like more speed. But we have a plethora of points. We have so many points left. That's why I'm doing this. Is normally I'd need actual players, but we recruited really well. So now all the guys we're looking at can be just random dudes like this. He's got 89. That's pretty good. He's 89, but Kind of wanted the little guy, the 5'5" guy, wherever he was. Just because I feel like that would look funny. 5'10", elusive route runner. I think Grant Bryant might be the play. We're gonna give him a scholarship. No competition. No one else is offering it. Then I'm gonna scout these guys. Let's see which one do we have a good feeling about. Silas is not it. Silas is not bad, but Silas is not gonna be 88, 89. He's not a gym, so we'll take Silas off the board. So which one do we got a good feeling about? Corin, Brad, or Gideon? We don't have enough points for all of them. 5'6". I'm gonna scout the 5'6" little guy. No, that was a terrible idea. He has terrible speed. He's not gonna catch anything. We'll try Brad. Brad wasn't good. Tried Brad. It wasn't good. So Corin or Gideon? He's 5'8". 5'8" looks fast. 5'8" was not fast. I can free up points. Let's see. I can free up some points. Free up some points. We'll scout this guy too. No. Not good. Okay. So that was a waste. That was an utter waste of time. It's okay. We'll fix it next week. I mean, this guy could be solid, though. This guy could be really good. He has really good acceleration. He doesn't catch very well. But we can put him in for some trick plays. We can run the Wildcat with him. We can do some interesting stuff. So, right now we got 21 targets on the board. We don't really want any more than that. We want to keep space for transfers. So, we'll try to wrap up recruiting here in the next 3 or so weeks. So, by the time we play Duke, we'll be done with pretty much our season, just focusing on the game. I was going to look at some of the standings and stats. So yeah, Duke is 7-0. They've scored 259 points. They've only given up 99 points. It's by far the best defense in the conference. Yeah, he should be equivalent to a 4-star. So the gym, his development should be really good. If I can keep him around, he'll be really good. So yeah, Duke, they're one of the best defenses in the country. It's crazy. Point differential. We're on a 7-game win streak. Duke's on a 7-game win streak. Where was it at? So Virginia Tech's lost 1. Clemson lost 2. So they're gonna have a tough time getting back to the ACC title. Virginia lost 2. So the winner of the Duke game, honestly, if we stay both, if we don't lose any other games, the winner of that game and the loser of that game might face off for the ACC title, depending on how the race shakes out. NC State down here, trash. Just bums, dude. They're worse than Wake Forest. 1-4 in conference. Oh, Florida State's 4-0 in conference. I didn't see that. Yeah, so that's Clemson's 4-1. That sounds more like it. So it's gonna be a tough little race here in the ACC. College football right now, the bracket, it's really early, but it has us as the 6th seed. Duke is the 10 seed. Battle of Carolina between South and North there. We know how that ended up last time. Check my stats. We've not played great. So, Gio, we have we played 3 quarterbacks. We got Bryce Baker. He's a really good freshman. We got him some experience. Gio is hurt. He gets banged up pretty easy. He's a little guy. But he is 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Max Johnson only played 1 game, but he threw 5 touchdowns and no interceptions. He's actually probably the best we have. I didn't realize he only had 4 passing touchdowns. That's not good. Rushing wise, 12 touchdowns for Davion Goss. Paul has 4. Baker has 4. He only played 2 games. Joe 2 and Hood 1. Pretty good. I need to get some of these guys more catches. Tight end leads all receivers, 7 touchdowns. Yeah, we need to get some more catches for some of these guys so they don't leave and go to a different school. Defense. Not a lot of pressures. Not bad numbers, but not a lot of pressures. Our 2 starting ends. He's only at 72 overall. That's how bad our defensive line is. We got to get that increased by next year. I don't know, but I'm gonna lose a lot of these guys to the transfer portal. And then interception-wise, they've hardly thrown at us. He had 2 in the first game, 1 in the second game, and then no one else really gets thrown at. They pick on, where's he at? They pick on Bennett a lot. Bennett gets picked on. He's only 69 overall. I think I'm going to actually move Bennett out of the starting rotation. He has good speed. That's why I've been using him. But he's getting exposed. So I think I need to swap him out of all the nickel formations he's in. Find him. I think he's in dime. I think that's what he is. No, where is he? Why is he in the game so much? I don't even know why that dude's in the game so much. He was in the nickel, but I didn't see him anywhere else. See, he's just he automatically pops back in. There. He sees the field a lot for only being in 1 formation. That's crazy. He has to be somewhere else, because that doesn't look right. 28 and 10, 28 and 10. That's what it should be in all of them. Yeah, I don't know. This game might be a little buggy with that. Because he's out there like every play. He's out there like every snap. Unless he's just on the depth chart somewhere else. But he's not the sub linebacker. Is he just a backup linebacker? Is that what it is? Yeah. So he just is in there because he's the backup. Hopefully we fix that, because he's getting exposed. Yeah, he's doing something shady, man, because, like, he's fast, but he gets exposed. They throw it over his head a lot. Let me see if I can find snaps played. I'll show you how much he's played. Like, is it in the stats screen? Let's see. Defense. So it doesn't show how many snaps he's played, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. So snaps played. Yeah, he's played 255 snaps. This guy's better than him. This guy's better than him. This guy's way better than him. They all play his position, and they've all played way less snaps. He's way better than him. So we need to fix that, because he's playing way too much to be a 69 overall. He's not terrible, but he's getting exposed. Yeah, he's doing something. Because, like, he has no, like, he has 35 tackles, so he's not a bum. But he also, like, doesn't have a lot of room to grow. So we're not going to be able to advance him very much. Which is, I mean, quickness maybe. He's not ever going to be any more than a backup. So we got to get him out of there a little more. Let's see if I can view him in depth chart. Does it show where he's at? No. Here, we're gonna shade everybody down. We're gonna fix this problem. Okay. No offense, he's fast, but he can't be playing with those numbers. That'll do it for today, I think. I need to upgrade my coach real fast, and then we'll get some sleep. I'll be on tomorrow night. My coach is progressing nicely. I need to do... I don't have quite enough to get this. But by the off season, we'll be ready. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for chatting. It was nice to talk to you. I'll be on tomorrow and try to win a couple more games. Should set up for the Carolina Duke game. Should be able to run through the rest of the schedule tomorrow night. So, should be able to. We'll see what time I can get on. I just wanted to check this. I think I'm in the lead for the tight end award. Which one is that again? This one. Yeah, we're going to win one award this year. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.